Tonight, after multiple requests, Jussie Smollett's attorneys says he will not speak with investigators today. This after two brothers, Ola and Abel Osundairo, captured in this surveillance photo, told detectives they were hired by the actor to stage what Smollett described as a hate crime. That bombshell from police sources comes after the men, who were not suspects, were released without charges.
Innocence prevailed, all right? My guys are walking home. They're not charged. They are not suspects in this case.
One of the brothers, who was Smollett's personal trainer, was also an extra on his hit show Empire.
Action!
Last month, Smollett says he received this letter containing a death threat. After raiding the brothers' home, investigators seized a magazine, stamps, bleach, and a ski mask, potential pieces of evidence. Police say recent developments in the case have shifted the trajectory of the investigation. Last week, Smollett remained defiant.
Who the would make something like this up or add something to it or whatever it may be?
After this weekend's developments, his team doubled down, saying in part he has now been further victimized by claims attributed to these alleged perpetrators that Jussie played a role in his own attack. If he did, experts say he could face serious trouble.
Making a false allegation of a crime to police is a Class 4 felony, punishable by up to 3 years in prison.
Tonight, Chicago police say Smollett is neither a suspect nor a victim, but he is someone they want to talk to. Miguel Almaguer, NBC News.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.